Hey, ladies and gentlemen, am I good? See my screen, video? We live? We're live! Ladies and gentlemen, the Newsbeat Live Free Open House continues. The Melnick Challenge is starting really soon. How you could prepare and be part of it, our precise daily stock levels, our game plan in Forex, as well as our full stock analysis. I am Mark Melnick, and this is the Newsbeat Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat Show. So many interesting things to talk about. How did the Newsbeat Live Free Open House go today? How you could be part of the Melnick Challenge. Do good for the world, do good for yourself. Our precise daily stock levels, our game plan in Forex, my thoughts for the markets coming up. We have so much to discuss. But first, I would like to say thank you to the T3 Live Compliance team. Kindly pause this video, read it in its entirety, and when you are finished, then kindly hit play. Thank you so much for reading that. I appreciate it. And wow, what a day. It was definitely an interesting day. So, look, let's talk about the market. So, as we were predicting last week here, very simply, the market was going to gap up. There was going to be some sort of prolonging deal between China and the US, and we actually predicted that last week. And we were on top of that in a very major way. And then what did we predict afterwards? We predicted that we were going to sell off after we gapped up, and that was also a prediction from last week. Looking at the stock market today, here we have a 5-minute chart of the triple Qs, and you could just see, I'm just zooming in a little bit here for us so we can just see it a little better here. You could just see we just started selling off the open. We were unable to really ever reclaim our day highs off the open. So I stopped, I looked at this and I said, you know what today sort of looks like to me? Sort of looks like Wednesday, October 17th. Wednesday, October 17th. When was the last time you saw a big red hammer bar that broke through day highs? When was the last time you saw that? I'll remind you, right over here on October 17th. And then what happened the very next day is we gapped down about 67 cents and then plunged back below the exponential 8. Is this time going to be different? As I was saying before, when it comes to some of these major companies, like everybody wants to say this sell off was due to the US China trade war. And yes, there was definitely and obviously part of this sell off due to the US China trade war. But why don't we stop being delusional for a second? We all know that companies like Facebook, Netflix, and Google have nothing to do with China. In fact, you're risking jail time if you're caught utilizing Facebook, Netflix, or Google. It is banned in China. Not like jaywalking is illegal in New York City and everybody does it and gets away with it. We're talking like prison sentence for utilizing Gmail or going on a Google search or Netflix or Facebook if you get caught. Be very careful. So, with that being said, none of those names were affected by the US trade war. The market obviously gapped up after the G20 summit, where US and China agreed to certain terms and conditions regarding the triple Qs, regarding the markets and the tariffs. And you saw the triple Qs, the spiders, we obviously gapped up. So let's talk about the Newsbeat Live Free Open House, and then I'll tell you how we could be part of the Melnick Challenge. And I'm going to even share with you my filter for how we're going to find names to take some of these overnights. So we did end up taking puts overnight in Caterpillar, but I want to show you something today. Just a couple of our calls in the morning in it, and I really want to start off with Alibaba. Now I'm showing you Alibaba here. We're buying it right here through 165.32, and a lot of you guys did really well on this, and those were the guys who traded common stock. But the people who took options here, it was the first time I've ever seen it in my life. We took options that were, I took options that were dated all the way to December monthly a few weeks out. And believe it or not, in this move in 25 minutes where Alibaba shot up $1.50 in 20 minutes, I was actually down a little bit of money on my calls. I'm not making it up. It's the first time I've actually ever seen that happen. It was quite incredible. And the traders who were buying, but we did make the call on Alibaba, and I'll tell you, out of 100,000 setups like that, this is might be the first time I've ever seen it. So absolutely insane, illogical, and rare. But nonetheless, we were buying Baba through here, and that was one of the calls we made in the room today. The other call, besides for anything under like 300 shares or whatever, I'm not even going to talk about, which was the Kronos, which we called out. But I'm going to go over this Facebook here too. And on this Facebook here, I guess I could go ahead and just show you guys the screenshot, a peer screenshot. And basically, what we were doing here was we were buying Facebook right over there through that little reversal candle, and we caught it and we rode it to the upside. And the reason why we did that, the reason why we started buying on that 11 o'clock candle on Facebook was we actually called the triple Qs bottoming at 11 o'clock. Then what happened is the Qs obviously bottomed out. Right over here, we bought Facebook and the stock started rallying, or the market started rallying. And the beautiful thing about buying Facebook there was right over here, you could have bought anything after 11 o'clock. So even if you bought Amazon after 11 o'clock, I mean, the stock rallied, a solid, 13 points. If you bought, Apple after 11 o'clock, the stock rallied, a dollar. That a little less than a dollar an apple, about 70 cents or so. But the point being is when you're able to nail the bottom of the market, you're able to buy almost anything. And that is the power of having the ability to read the market. The reason why a lot of traders fail is they also don't read the market in correlation to what they're trading. They're taught just focus on the charts, do nothing else. Doesn't matter what the market is doing. We all know that's not true. And if you watched my video yesterday, I was teaching you guys how a lot of these scams come out there in the trading world and how we try to help you through that and how we're starting something new. So first, so those were our two trades. I ended up making money today, even though on the BABA I probably should have been up like probably around probably about $3,000 on any other day, given the fact that I called a $1.50 breakout in 20 minutes and I went long and something was weird with the options. They just started selling off. I honestly can't begin to fathom why that happened at that point. But what if I told you that we already have a program in? So um, I know Jim Cramer has a charitable trust where he gives to charity. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help the trader with small buying power, with a small account, get to that next level. And if you look at the notifications here, if you like, I inserted $10,000 into this account, but if you read this over here, it's hard to read. It says 1,000 is instantly available for trading. The remaining 9,000 will be available by December 6, 2018. So I'm going to wait because honestly, even if I do like a small $500 trade here, it's like 50% of my account. I just don't want to do that for psychological purposes with you guys. So I'm going to start this swing account on December 6th. Now, there's something very, 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 very awesome that I'm going to share with you right now. And it's a code to use in either free stock charts or TC2000. I've been told you need to have like a paid version of gold or platinum to do it. And there's this little button here. It might be hard to see, but right over there it says Easy Scan. We hit Easy Scan and we hit my condition sets and are my conditions, and I set up a new algo to look for these swing trades. And here is the simple formula right over there. Just remind me, I should probably post that within the chat. And I'm going to be working on this formula more and more. And it's going to basically show us names in which we could trade, which is quite phenomenal based on my recent swing methodology setup. So if you look right here, you could do it based on volume. I know it's probably hard to see, but you could see right here we have Ford, we have Bank of America, AT&T, Micron, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you actually go down the list, you'll find Caterpillar right over here. And we actually tried Caterpillar, and these are all going to in the future be swing trades with, very simple put spreads and call spreads. I even wanted to show you guys how easy it was to trade off of uh, Robinhood, even though I haven't made a Robinhood trade yet. I still want to show you how easy it is. So for example, in the future, let's say you wanted to buy a Caterpillar put spread based on our overnight Caterpillar puts, which we took. So you just type in CAT on top. Caterpillar would be the first one here. You click it. You do trade cat options. You click that. And what you do here is, let's say you wanted to go out to February and you wanted to buy the 135 puts. You wanted to buy the 135 puts right here in Caterpillar. You'd click that, and then you would click right here, sell. And let's say you wanted to sell the 130 puts, and quite it's quite phenomenal. And you could just see that it already sets up the entire call spread for you. You hit continue. You put in, how many contracts you want to put in. Obviously, that's a lot of contracts, but you would put in the number of contracts you want to put in, and then you just hit review order and go with it. It is a very, very simple methodology just to show you how to use it. And the reason why, again, I picked Robinhood is because a lot of the traders out there who have such phenomenal commission structures are doing better than traders who are small with very small accounts. I mean, people don't talk about it, but basically, if you have somebody, showing you something without showing you their commission rate, they're showing you half the puzzle. They're showing you a P&L without how many shares traded, they're sharing you with half the puzzle, and they're obviously intentionally trying to hide something from you. Either, that's why you won't see a potential share. So what I'm doing with this is going to be 100% transparent. You're going to get the number of contracts. You're going to get the exact spread I took. You're going to get exactly where I bought it. You're going to get exactly where I sold it. You're going to see the good. You're going to see the bad. You're going to see the pretty. You're going to see the ugly. And the beautiful thing about it is for Newsbeat Live members, we're actually going to probably get this number over 1,000 here. What you're going to get is you're going to actually get me tweeting over to you. So instead of paying between $2,000 and $3,500 a year to be part of this Twitter service, you're actually getting it for free now as a Newsbeat Live member. It's quite phenomenal. You're going to get, my Forex trades from now on too. So now I'll be sharing my Forex trades here. So if in the middle of the night I have to close a Forex position, um, I'm going to do it and I'm going to tweet out that I closed position. We just, made a really great chop there in Euro US dollar. We bought it like right near the dead low. It was a phenomenal entry and we caught a nice profit. Now you know when I'm going to sell it before I actually post it. So I'll actually try to do it with you right now. So let me just show you. So like for example, like on the Forex trade right here, I bought US dollar yen. Let's see if I could tweet it out. Let's see how this works. Right over here, I'll drag the photo in and I'll tweet it. And not only that, guess what else I'm tweeting, ladies and gentlemen? You will get your Newsbeat Live algo levels too. You will get your Newsbeat Live algo levels too now. So now every single day, you are going to get the Forex and Newsbeat Live algo levels for free as a Newsbeat Live member on Twitter. Like I said, I'm here to create the largest, most consistently profitable community in the nation. I care dearly about your P&Ls, and I said it before, and I want to thank from the bottom of my heart. I want to just thank T3. T3, if you know what their overhead looks like, you ever see their Manhattan office on 1 State Street? That place is a pretty penny a month. I don't want to go into the numbers. It is phenomenally, phenomenally expensive. and they have a tremendous amount of overhead. So to create this nifty little room while I'm here, I just wanted from the bottom of my heart to thank T3 for making this available without charging you guys. They were all for, creating a new product, and with the members that I have in the room, we would have had a lot of followers at 2-3 grand a year. And like I said, I'd rather have 2,000 people who are part of the Newsbeat Live community getting this service for free rather than 500 people paying 2-3 grand a year to get it, because I want to reach out and give the trader as much as humanly possible. I want to give you more and more value with the service, and this is just one of the ways I'm doing it. We're going to be sharing overnight trades. We're going to share algo levels. I share with you my live forex orders from my live forex account. I'm going to share my live orders from my live swing account. Again, we're just trying to bring you more and more and more. Every Sunday we have an evolutionary gathering. If you wish to read or watch rather my swing session and my strategy that I'm applying, I share it with you. I share it with you. Just go look up Newsbeat Live Gathering, and you'll see everything and more that I will be giving you. Okay, with that being said, that is the Melnick Challenge. We know we're going to start it soon. How about your levels for tomorrow? Copy them down, paste them. If you're part of the Newsbeat Live service, be part of Twitter and you'll get it there as well. You won't have to worry about watching it if you miss it. It'll be right on your phone every day. You don't have to screenshot it anymore, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have it. It's emailed out. It's tweeted out. It's streamed out. Take advantage of it. These levels don't hit, but when don't always hit, but when they do, a lot of times they're phenomenally close to the top and bottom of the day, as you guys will realize. These are the levels for tomorrow. Forex. Um, Forex trade is right over here. Um, let's see. Whoops. Okay, this is a live screenshot from my Forex account. No smoke and mirrors. You got no new pending orders today. So this is the order that we got filled on. Um, was this last Friday we got filled, and it's still open. I closed the Euro US dollar, which was obviously beautifully in the money. I'm still holding on to my short in US dollar yen. So I have no new orders, and you'll find out that I closed the Euro US dollar for a profit. How about what I am watching tomorrow? How about the Newsbeat Live game plan? Ladies and gentlemen, how about Restoration Hardware? Great look and great catch by you guys in the room today. RH up almost, a little less than 25 points at the moment. I have a really cute trigger for you guys that's A+, and it's a level that I'll be watching tomorrow. Right over here, I want you to watch 153.86. That is my trigger on Restoration Hardware. A break of 153.86 gets you 157.37, followed by 162.10. Those are tremendous hourly triggers. Keep an eye on them. They are huge. That is where I'm looking for Restoration Hardware to break out of tomorrow. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to simply go into our full stock analysis. That's your stock, my levels and thoughts. Of course, that is for Newsbeat Live members and Newsbeat Live free open house members only. We still have 3 more days to the Newsbeat Live open house because Wednesday has been turned into a national holiday with the passing of President George W. Bush and George H.W. Bush. And with that, you have 3 days to try us. There's a reason, ladies and gentlemen, why the workers at Restoration Hardware swear by and attest by that the Newsbeat Live Room is the largest, fastest growing trading room in the nation. Happy trading, make money. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Newsbeat Live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.